What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Ah, the 1980s, the decade when everything came in bigger, bolder, and louder. Hair, shoulder pads, and yes, perfume. You didn't just wear a scent back then, you announced it. A spritz could fill a room, a hallway, maybe even an entire shopping mall. These are 10 iconic 1980s perfumes that took over the world. Number 1. Giorgio Beverly Hills.
Giorgio Beverly Hills, this Christmas.
You could smell Giorgio before you saw the store. Those famous yellow and white stripes became a status symbol all their own. The scent? A floral explosion that lingered on your clothes, your hair, and probably everyone else in the elevator. Malls across America practically reeked of it, and somehow we loved it. It was the smell of luxury, ambition, and someone who definitely owned at least 2 pairs of shoulder pads. Number 2. Poison by Dior.
Poison.
Dior.
Poison.
Handled with caution should have been printed on the bottle. Dior's Poison wasn't just a perfume, it was an event. 1 spray could fill a room, 2 could clear it, and 3, you might have gotten politely banned from an elevator. Launched in 1985, Poison was all dark plum, amber, and mystery. The kind of scent that said, I'm in charge, and I know it.
Poison.
Some restaurants and department stores actually forbade customers from wearing it, but that only made it more legendary. Women who wore Poison didn't whisper. They entered a room like they were walking into a music video. Even now, just catching a faint whiff can transport you back to smoky discos, velvet dresses, and the intoxicating confidence of the era. Number 3. Obsession by Calvin Klein.
She left, and everything golden went with her. Nothing could bring that angel to earth. To drown in her laughter.
Save me.
To revel in the careless scandal of her walk. To breathe her innocence was life itself. My angel. Ashes. All ashes.
Few fragrances captured the mood of the late 80s, like Obsession. With its amber-rich, musky warmth, it wasn't just perfume, it was attitude. The ads were pure seduction, soft focus, whispered voices, tousled hair.
I dread to think what became of her. That haunting, exquisite creature. A note of music saved me. A thoughtless word from any one of us. A disturbance of the air could start an earthquake in her. No one could protect her, dearest, from the passion she inspired. How could so much love do so much damage?
And that unmistakable tagline, between love and madness lies obsession. It was everywhere, on glossy magazine pages, TV commercials that felt like short films, and of course on the pulse points of just about every woman who wanted to feel mysterious and magnetic. Calvin Klein somehow bottled the energy of the decade's biggest emotions: love, ambition, lust, and power, all swirling together like smoke in candlelight. If Poison was danger, Obsession was the secret that kept you coming back for more. Number 4. Exclamation by Coty.
What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Exclamation was the exclamation point of teenage life. You'd find it in lockers, purses, and sleepover bags across the country. The black and white bottle looked modern, edgy, perfect for the girl who just discovered eyeliner and independence. Sweet, powdery, and affordable, it was the scent of pep rallies, mixtapes, and first crushes at the roller-rink. Number 5. Drakkar Noir.
Within the black, there is a power. Drakkar Noir.
If you grew up in the 80s, you remembered Drakkar Noir. You didn't even have to own it. You could smell it coming down the high school hallway. Launched in 1982, this black-bottled legend was practically a rite of passage for teenage boys. It was sharp, woodsy, and over-applied 9 times out of 10. It clung to denim jackets, varsity coats, and every single bathroom towel within a 10-foot radius. But to every guy who wore it, Drakkar was confidence in liquid form, the scent of first dates, first dances, and cassette tapes rattling in the glove compartment. For many of us, it's the smell of the 1980s frozen in time. A little too strong, a little too bold, and absolutely unforgettable. If this trip through the perfume aisle of the 1980s made you smile or sneeze, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep serving up the nostalgia, one scented memory at a time. And if you're on Facebook, come join our retro flashback community. It's like walking into a department store circa 1986, only with better lighting and no pushy fragrance counter lady. Number 6. Electric Youth by Debbie Gibson. In 1989, teen pop met perfume, and Electric Youth hit the shelves like a glitter bomb. Packaged in a neon pink bottle with a lightning bolt inside, it looked like something straight off Debbie Gibson's stage. And that was the point. This wasn't your mom's heavy floral perfume. This was pure teenage energy in a spritz. Fruity, fizzy, and unapologetically sweet, it smelled like strawberry lip gloss, roller-rink lights, and after-school crushes. Every locker room had at least one bottle, usually shared between friends before a dance. Electric Youth wasn't about sophistication. It was about confidence, joy, and feeling like the world was wide open. It was innocence with attitude, bottled for every girl who believed she was the main character of her own music video. Number 7. Cool Water by Davidoff. When Cool Water hit the scene in 1988, it felt like a total reset. Gone were the smoky, musky power scents of the early decade. This one was clean, crisp, and oceanic. One whiff, and you could almost see the white sand, blue skies, and slow-motion hair flips straight out of a cologne ad. It became the scent of cool, the kind of fragrance that didn't try too hard but still turned heads. For men, it meant effortless charm. For women, it meant borrowing a boyfriend's jacket just to catch a little more of that breezy, aquatic scent. Cool Water marked the moment fragrance went from heavy and dramatic to light and modern, the calm wave after the storm of obsession and poison. Even decades later, one spritz can transport you back to the beachy optimism of the late 80s when everything smelled new again. Number 8. White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor.
Not so fast, all right.
Big girls wore white diamonds, and everyone knew it. Elizabeth Taylor didn't just lend her name, she gave it her signature sparkle. The bottle shimmered like jewelry, and the scent was pure Hollywood opulence. Floral, powdery, and unapologetically mature, it was the perfume you borrowed from your mom when you wanted to feel glamorous and grown up. Number 9. Liz Claiborne.
Liz Claiborne fragrance is a great mood to be in.
Those geometric bottles in red, yellow, and blue were like little works of pop art. Liz Claiborne was the scent of the working woman, crisp, confident, and ready to conquer the boardroom. It was the fragrance of corner offices, power lunches, and color-blocked blazers. The triangle bottle said it all: simple, strong, and absolutely 1980s. Before we wrap this up, let's take a a peek at some of your fragrant memories from the last video. You all crack me up, and honestly, these stories smell like pure nostalgia. I'd love to feature more of your memories in the next video, so drop your favorite 1980s perfume confession down below. Whether it's the scent you loved, the one that gave you a headache, or the one that still makes you smile when you catch it in the air. Who knows? Your story might be the next one to pop up right here on screen. Number 10. Paloma Picasso.
Do you know me? When museums around the world display my father's art, women around the world display mine. My jewelry opens eyes, my perfume turns heads.
If perfume had a power suit, this was it. Paloma Picasso was bold, fiery, and unforgettable, much like its namesake. Deep, spicy, and full of attitude, it smelled like red lipstick, ambition, and a woman who never apologized for taking up space. It wasn't just perfume, it was power in a bottle. The scents of the 1980s were anything but subtle. They filled the room, the hallway, and sometimes the decade itself. But that was the beauty of it. Everything was dialed up to 11. Perfume wasn't just about smelling nice. It was about making an entrance. Whether you were spritzing Giorgio before a night out or borrowing your mom's white diamonds just to feel fancy, every scent told a story. And if you ever walk through a department store and catch one of those old fragrances in the air, it's like stepping right back into a world of neon lights, big hair, and even bigger dreams.